we're gonna get into some Twitch news right now. We're gonna go a little bit into it about what exactly is happening, what it means for streamers and the platform itself, and why does it matter, and perhaps what is a solution, because it is an issue. Killer Keemstar here. No, I'm kidding. In our latest blog post, we tackle a topic that's been at the forefront of the community for some time, the rev split, or revenue split, which is how Twitch divides a streamer's profits from subs, bits, and ads between Twitch themselves and the streamer. It's a letter from Twitch president Dan Clancy on subscription revenue shares, and there's a whole lot in it.
Hey, just me from the future popping in to clarify some stuff that I didn't explain very well on stream. Twitch affiliates and partners have a baseline sub split of 50-50, meaning they get half the profits from subs and Twitch gets the other half. Certain partnered streamers have gotten premium contracts in the past that increase their sub split to 70-30, and lots of streamers have been pushing Twitch to raise everyone's sub split to 70-30. But in this blog post, Twitch basically says, yeah, no, and is no longer offering any 70-30 splits to anyone and doubles down on the 50-50 splits for everyone. Back to you, me.
Twitch is basically getting rid of these 70-30 splits. So this isn't affecting a lot of streamers, but it is affecting the top of the top streamers. They'll still be able to retain their 70-30 revenue share split for the first 100K earned through sub revenue, but everything after that will be at the 50-50 split. And they talk a little bit about why they're doing this, what their live video service costs. They say using the published rates from Amazon Web Services Interactive Video, IVS, which is essentially Twitch video, their live video costs for a 100 concurrent user streamer who streams 200 hours a month are more than $1,000 per month. So they're basically saying infrastructure costs a lot. Yada yada. And then they basically say if you're losing your 70-30 split and you need to make up the extra cash, you can run ads from our new ad incentive program, which should recoup the costs easily. And this change will go into effect in June of 2023, but like, why does it matter? It doesn't affect the majority of the streamers. It doesn't affect the majority of partnered streamers. This is only a small subset of Twitch, like Twitch Elite, that is getting affected by these rev split changes. So why does it matter to everyone? Well, one of the things insinuated by this blog post is that Twitch is not making money. They are struggling to make money, and so they are taking money away from their creators, their top creators, in order to continue to fund the website. And they're encouraging more people to run ads and whatnot, because that's one of the only ways they make money on their website. But in turn, this is gonna make, user experience worse because more ads. But in a much nicer tweet, this is Ryan Wyatt at Fwiz on Twitter. Ryan Wyatt is currently the CEO of Polygon Studios, but also was the senior managing director, global head of gaming at YouTube from 2014 to 2022. He begins with, I love Twitch, despite running gaming at YouTube for almost 8 years. Twitch was where I first found my home as a streamer in 2010. Having said that, this is disheartening to take creator earnings in this fashion, and I'm hopeful they will get this right in the long term. In this first section, for non-ads revenue. So there are different forms of revenue that you as a streamer, I as a streamer, can earn on Twitch. Ads revenue, which is, I believe, a 55-45 split, where I get 55% of the ad rev, Twitch gets 45. Sub revenue, which is what we get from you guys subscribing, which is a 50-50 split now for everybody, and then like bits revenue. I think streamers get 100% of bits revenue, so that doesn't even matter. But what he's saying here is that creators should be getting the majority of the split for non-ads revenues, mainly talking about subs here, because Twitch doesn't do anything to get people to subscribe to a specific channel. It's all about the creator and what they do to encourage their viewers to subscribe. So like for me, I have a sub goal down there. I also did a subathon, and also I shill for Twitch Prime. Asking for subs indirectly or directly shows how much work a creator puts into getting that non-ads revenue, and Twitch doesn't do anything as a part of that. Therefore, Wyatt believes, and I believe, that Twitch should not be getting an equal percentage of the non-ads revenue. Continuing on, 70-30 for every single dollar for all creators should be the expected norm on non-ads monetization products. But understanding that Twitch needs to generate and grow revenue, the real focus should be increasing viewership across the platform to scale ad dollars. This goes back to Devin Nash. Devin Nash, he does marketing research and talks about it in terms of new media. Because if you think about it, right, Twitch needs to make money no matter what in order to keep maintaining their platform. There's infrastructure costs, which we'll get into, and other stuff like that. And if we want creators to have the majority of the non-ad rev split, then there needs to be something else in place, right? Devin Nash talks about this a little bit. Twitch is undoubtedly expensive to run, but few of those costs are recouped through subs anyway, because subs are always earn Twitch a flat rate, but ads are dynamically priced and their potential scale is infinite. Basically saying Twitch subs are very dependent on, one, the creators themselves, but also they don't give Twitch that much money in the long run, right? It's like $2.50 per sub for the 50-50 split, and even less for the 70-30 split. Whereas ads is where they will make their most money, because companies will approach wanting to run ads on Twitch, and they can negotiate a price that will make Twitch happy. So he continues, punishing streamers, even if it's just just the top 1% because Twitch can't get its ad program together to recoup the costs feels bad, which is very true. And for reference, YouTube Gaming has the 70-30 split, and they've maintained it since the beginning of YouTube Gaming, but that's just a little aside. Twitch needs to focus more on ads is basically what Ryan White is saying. And he goes into more of the infrastructure costs and whatnot, growing revenue. He says, I understand the pressure to grow revenue and maintain a positive profit and loss relative to infrastructure costs. The other issue here is that meaningfully growing live watch time is very hard to do relative to video on demand or short form content. Think YouTube or TikTok. Hence, growing revenue becomes challenging. You're forced to change monetization rev share, which they are doing currently, increasing ads against live content, which they have been doing. Twitch itself doesn't have a lot of levers to pull to grow revenue if they aren't scaling watch time substantially. And this is the conundrum that they face and that other live-only platforms will face. So how do you fix this? You want creators to be happy to keep them on your platform. Therefore, you should be trying to increase their non-ad rev split. But you also want viewers to be happy. You don't want them sitting through, 9 ads in a row just so that you can recoup the costs of what your platform and infrastructure costs you, right? But you as a company also want to make money. You want to be profitable and you want to be able to maintain the site. So the solution that Wyatt here suggests is basically saying, instead of using Twitch's popularity to constantly just try and push the live angle, they should instead be focusing on the non-live angle. If you think about YouTube, YouTube is a video on demand platform. They didn't start out as a live streaming platform, but they're expanding to it. Twitch is the opposite, right? They started as a live streaming platform, but they never really went to do the video on demand aspect of it. You have video on demand here on Twitch. You have the VODs from Twitch live streams and you have clips, but there's nowhere to browse it except I think in the following page. Like here, we have my clips on my channel and my broadcasts and my highlights and uploads and then all videos, right? And anyone who knows me can go through this, but for someone who doesn't follow anyone and just wants to watch short form content, they're gonna go somewhere else. They're not gonna go browse on Twitch because this is the only place where you can find clip content. There's nothing for clip content in the browse section. There's only categories and live channels, and the only way you can find clip or VOD content from the people you follow, I think it's actually just VOD content or highlight content, is in the following page under videos. That's barely anything. And it's not like there isn't demand for it. You can see popular subreddit livestream fail. 1.5 million members, 45,000 online right now, and livestream fail posts livestream wins, fails, and everything in between. And it's not just Twitch, to be fair, but it is majority Twitch clips, and these have a lot of upvotes, 94K, 69.9K. Not only this, but there are also YouTube channels like Topkek. Pardon the thumbnails, Topkek isn't the most, Topkek takes a lot of clips from Livestream Fail and also from Twitch in general, compiles them, and just puts out videos, turns out videos pretty frequently. Topkek got 3 million views in the last 30 days, and the most popular Topkek videos, 12 million, 6 million, 6 million, 6 million. Tons of views on short form Twitch content. And Twitch is not seeing any profit from any of this because they don't have their own way to watch clips and whatnot on their own website. A lot of streamers will give you the recommendation to go post short form content somewhere else. So many creators have admitted that Twitch's discoverability on site is awful, and so they have to go to other platforms to do it. Take someone like Tarek. I think of the league champ, so I say Tarek, but I think his name is Tarek. Valorant streamer, right? In the last 30 days, he's averaged 56,000 views, which is great on Twitch. But then you go to his YouTube channel, and then his videos double that easy, triple that, quadruple that even. He gets so many more views off platform for his short form content. And again, Twitch sees none of it, even though a lot of it is probably streamed on Twitch, right? So there is definitely a demand for clips and VODs and the ability to rewatch Twitch content. But because Twitch has no feature that allows its users to do that, they're not able to profit off of it. So what should Twitch do? Well, this is something that I made in relation to my senior thesis in college. I was a media studies student, and my senior thesis was based off of Twitch's problems with discoverability and its ad program. Surprise! And so one of the parts of my senior thesis that I created was this Twitch redesign. But the thing that I want to focus on would be something like this. This is a redesign of the Twitch browse page that we saw here. This is the way it looks right now. Just has the categories across the top and then categories and live channels. But something like this, where you just implement just a little clips tab, or even just like a videos tab instead of clips, because then you could include VODs and highlighted content, allowing people to view clips, sort them by top all time, top this year, top this month, etc., etc. Just allowing people to view that shorter form content that would benefit Twitch because they could run ads on it, and just putting it in a place where they can easily see it, even adding something like a way to search for clips in specific categories. So if you just wanted to see Valorant clips from today, you could do that. Or if you wanted to see the top speedrunning clips of all time, you could also do that. I do think overall it would be, you know, like a good feature to add for everyone involved, because then Twitch streamers get more exposure from clips possibly going viral. Twitch can run ads on clips or VODs that they promote, so then more people are watching ads, and they can lessen the amount of ads that happen live on stream and instead put them towards video on demand content. And again, with less ads during the live, improves the viewer experience. So this is just an idea. I would like to see welcome changes like the ones that Wyatt proposed, or something like what I mocked up, just because I think it would help with the longevity of the platform, especially because Twitch is struggling right now with finding ways to profit without taking money from their existing creators, because there's no Twitch without the streamers. So if you are taking money away from them, or the potential of money away from them, you're gonna drive them some other platforms. And YouTube gaming already has 70%. That's all I'm saying. That's basically what I wanted to talk about today, was the rev share stuff. It probably wasn't as concise as when I rehearsed it, but I also rehearsed it like 15 minutes before. So I hope it made sense. Place your bets now on how long Twitch will last before YouTube gaming just swallows it whole. I give it 5 more years.